Okay, well, good morning. It is Saturday. I'm doing a little bit early morning stream. I was actually up early today. This weekend is a Formula One race weekend, and I watch Formula One. And since it's in Europe right now, it's over in the race is currently in Italy. I had to get up extra early to catch some of the practice sessions. There's actually another qualifying session here in about an hour, so I'll probably only play about 45 minutes to an hour for now right now. But anyway, let's see. Let's get into it. So last night, where did we end? We ended where we rescued Ash. We rescued Penelo from the airship. And now we are back in Bujerba. So we kind of got a little of the... It was kind of a long time, between stock ups and stuff. I killed that Nidog Mark. I did the hunt yesterday. And then I kind of, instead of like stocking up on items and buying stuff, I went straight into the story and unexpectedly got, arrested and sent to the airship. So I haven't had a chance to really stock up on things, to do a little bit more shopping and do some grinding and whatnot. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do, I think, for this session. Unfortunately, the downside is that I don't have much money and I don't think I have much to sell. Let's see. Yeah, I do not have much to sell, so I might have to hang out in the Lucy mines for a little bit to try to grab some loot, make some money, and which is fine though, because that'll be a good chance to level up and grab some more LP. Although you can see here, everyone has a lot of LP. Bonnet is 133, Baltier 82, 99, 85, 56, 39. So yeah, this is just kind of a little pit stop. A little lull in the story until I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to pick up and get going again. So let's see, where are we? How do I get out of here? I guess this way, right? Yeah. I wonder if I can go back to Rebanaster actually right now, because there is a hunt over in Rebanaster that I haven't done. It's that Wraith one. Let's see. Let's talk to this person. Good day, sir. This counter serves travelers wishing to book passage to Rebanaster. We have ships fitted with shops and amenities, or if you prefer to sleep during your journey, ships with only private cabins. Whichever you choose, the price is the same. We will show you aboard as soon as you purchase your ticket. Okay, we might actually try that leisure craft out, but I do want to do some grinding up here first at the Lucy Mines, because why not? Actually, am I able to teleport over there? Because I am way too lazy to run. Now let's just run. Forget it. As you guys can see, and I'm sure you can tell by now, I'm pretty indecisive at times. Like, let's do this. No, never mind. Oh, no, okay, that's changed my mind. Let's do the original thing. But yeah, we now have a much fuller party here. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 6, people. Vaughn, Baltier, Fran, Bosch, Ash, Penelo. It's awesome to have Ash because she's actually like, it seems like she's kitted out as a white mage. Like that might be a more intended role for her. And Penelo is back too, so that's why we have 2 white mages, which is, I don't know. It's not a bad thing necessarily. And then for Fran, that means that maybe I can switch her over to something else. Maybe to the black mage or even the red mage. That might be a better thing to do for her. But I would have to go back to Rebanaster in the clan hall to do that. Right now I'm just kind of running around. Apparently there's some areas maybe that I haven't explored yet, like this. What is this? The Koos Skygrounds. This guy doesn't sell much, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna go check out that area over to the right. That's grayed out that I haven't, if I get over there. And then I'll go and straight into Lucy Mines after that. I'll just kind of mess around. Oh, I can go up here. Perfect. I mean, I say that as if there's... I don't know what's up here. Probably nothing. What is this? The Calf Terrace. Seems like just another, place. I can talk to the denizens, but I don't really care to right now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well now we've fully explored Bujerba. Excellent. Off to the mines. No point in saving since we haven't. All we've done is run. So. Okay, before we go in though, let's check the party. Who do we want here? I'm going to take out Bosch and put Baltier in again, as in my constant quest to get this guy up to everyone's level. And we'll use Ash as our white mage. Let's just see how she goes. The other option is use Pinello, but I'm... Actually, let me look at the gambits just to make sure everything's set up. Yeah. At some point I should do Pinello's too. Actually, you might as well just do it right now. Let's do some of these, like poison at least. Poison. Do a... what is it? Yeah, Poisona. Turn that on. And we'll do blind, because I've definitely been blinded. I've had party members blinded a few times. Perfect. Okay, so she has cure at 60%. Yeah, so these two are essentially the same. She just has HP critical, and this one could probably go away. It's HP critical that Pinello has, but let's leave it for now. Bosch will just be... we don't really have any ethers anyway, but that's fine. So he's just going to keep attacking. It's no problem. Fran, same thing. She's sort of a healer. We're going to turn his... we'll leave his on. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, let's go in and go explore. So there's actually sections, if you take a look at the map here, that I have not been in. Like, I have not been all the way up here yet to the north. And then, of course, this western side as well. I don't know, maybe it's worth just trying to explore real quick. Good. Trying to get up there, see what we get. You know, if anything, it's just an excellent chance to level up, you know, do some grinding and level up. And also get some sweet, sweet loot. Yeah. There's essentially 2 new party members. I definitely need to do some shopping, you know, buy some equipment, some weapons, some armor. As well as just getting some new gambits. I need some, you know, I'm sure there are spells here that are available that I have yet to, yeah, that I've yet to get, so. There's definitely a lot of gambits, that's for sure. The last time I was at Gambit Store, there was like, it seemed like hundreds of gambits. Alright, so as we're kind of like mindlessly killing, before I got on, started this session, I did finally look up some of the information on the Zodiac Age. So last night I made a comment that I am not liking this Zodiac Age system, this new classful system. And mainly this because right now in the beginning, the characters don't match the classes necessarily, and it's like I need a little more variety of characters or of classes that I don't have access to. I don't feel like I have access to. So like Ash, for example, and I guess Pinello as well, but Pinello was gone for a while. Those are the only 2 that I think actually are class towards White Mage. But even then, not really, because for example, Ash started with a sword, Pinello started with a dagger. White Mages use rods, so neither of them had a rod. And like for Pinello, I didn't have a rod available where I got her. I didn't have a place to buy one. Now again, granted she uses the dagger, and so could, you know, Ash use the sword. Ash even had a buckler. Anyway, the point is that it's like the class, their start equipment does not match what class that I choose for them, unless I specifically do it. Like for example, Fran, right? So she started with a bow, so I made her an archer. But at the end of the day, though, it's like I don't really need another archer since I have Baltier here, who's also ranged with a gun. In fact, I changed him over to he's a machinist who can use like guns, but he actually has right now a weapon, like a mithril sword or something, that has no license required on it. So he's actually out there as a melee character. So yeah, for those reasons, it's been feels kind of tough for me compared to what I remember my previous playthroughs, where you basically have open access to the board. Like, yes, you have to get the licenses to open up the board, right? But everyone's board is essentially the same. Yes, where the location where they start is different, but over time they sort of coalesce to where everything is kind of open. So it's a class system, but moved less to a classless system, sort of. So anyway, continue on. What I found was that was the reason why that was perceived as a downside in the original Western version of Final Fantasy XII, was that over time, you know, as you progress the game and start unlocking licenses, well, since every character can do everything on the license board, eventually you kind of get to a point where all your characters are the same, right? Now, you adapt into your playstyle and all that, but still, there's not really much difference. Wait, which one am I going? Oh, the wrong way. So at least in this Zodiac Age system, you're definitely forced to make decisions about what classes you want to use. One other thing I didn't realize was that this Zodiac Age is based off like the Japanese release of Final Fantasy XII, which also included the Zodiac, but there, the Japanese version, you only had one class, whereas in this time, I can pick up to 2 classes per character. So that's a bit nicer, right? Especially when you have 3 characters, that's pretty limiting to only have 1 class. So to have 2 classes available per character at least gives me, you know, 6 classes, if you will, at a time. It definitely gives you the ability to customize the characters a little bit more. Oh, look, got a Wayfarer trophy. I don't know what that means. Oh, killed the wrong thing. But yeah, so knowing that now about the class system and how at least I get 2 classes per character, I'm a little bit more open to this system again. Well, it's certainly never easy starting a game. You're always, you know, relatively weak, don't have access to things, but I felt so much more in this game than other games that I've played recently. Other JRPGs that I've played. You know, let's just kill this. Maybe there we go. Volunteer level 12. Alright, so we should be at the point where in these caves it's just mostly skeletons for a bit. Should be awesome because I can actually chain these guys together. And then if I get back to that one like Skybridge area, I can just kind of run back and forth and just chain them up, like, you know, I think what did I get to 30, 40 chain last time. Maybe I can get it to like 50 chain. It's pretty decent money. I'm just gonna ignore that. Ignore that ceiling and just keep moving. I think it's this bridge where these things just spawn. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's right. Keep spawning. Let's get that 40 chain. 50 chain. 100 chain. No, I'm not doing 100 chain. Okay, so now let's get to see that her that Ash's gambit is working. Bond's poison, and she casts poison on it as expected. Cool. This feels like a lot more skeletons right now, which is good. That's fine. Come on, Baltier, do something. Let's just keep it. We need to heal him. That's not great. That's the other thing too. I need to figure out. I need to find like a Cura spell. I need to buy that because both Ash and Penelo, they can use it. It's just a matter of having the spell, or buying the spell. Because how much does her cure do? Let's just see. Fran's was like, what, 117 or something? Oh no, he died. Or got knocked out. That's not great. Well, what's the gambit for? Yeah, so I thought she should kind of pick him up here herself. And then we will potion him. I think I have to readjust how the targeting is going as well. Because I think when Bond is not targeting somebody like, or an enemy because he's like healing or he's doing something else, I feel like these other guys, my other party members, stop attacking. Maybe I need to just watch that a little bit more to see before I make any changes. There we go, another 3. Yeah, she's doing okay. That's pretty good. 173. That's definitely more potent than Fran. Oh, and that was the other thing. So last night, when I was killing, I think, was it the dog? I was getting slowed by him, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to stop slow. As I was going through the play, like watching the VOD last night, just kind of skipping through it. What is this? I definitely had remedies. In fact, I even had it at the time of that battle, and I was looking for like a specific item, and here it is, remedy. Removes blind, poison, silence, and slow from one ally. So I am just dumb and blind. Hey, there we go. Congrats. Ding. Let's just keep moving a little bit further. I do want to know like how long these status ailments, how long they last. They seem to last a while. But I imagine they definitely do at some point go away. I'm just not sure how long. Which way do we wish to go? I think if I go north from here, it's actually blocked. So I go up like this way over here. If I thought it was, I don't remember. Let's just check. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's connected, but it's really not. The map in this game is pretty deceiving. I lost on that airship, the Dreadnought Leviathan. There was a section of the map that had just a couple of treasures, and it was like it wasn't even on the map. Like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Team chain, excellent. So at some point here, I believe I'm going to start running out of skeletons, and then that'll be the end of that chain. But that's okay, though. Alright, let's see what's in the cave. Yeah, so when I was up here earlier trying to find Penelo, this is where her kidnappers, the four Banga, they had to do like it was a chase sequence, like but I controlled the party, and I was like, oh, you know what, I can take these guys down. No, they like immediately like killed, like knocked out Baltier, and then I was like, oh, okay, we gotta go. Like, Fran cannot keep up with this. So I had to just run for my life out of the Lucy mines. Okay, about 13. Well, maybe I won't run out of skeletons. I thought there would be none that spawn up here. 4 chain. But yeah, I'll probably play for this session, excuse me, like another 20 minutes. And then I have to go watch some F1 racing. And then do some things around do some errands and whatnot. Oh, I can't even actually continue on here. Interesting. What is that? It's like one of those owl people over here. Hawk people. And whatever the hell that is. Okay, so what if I attack? Headless. Whoa, that's way stronger. Okay. Yeah, good thing I can't fight those. Never mind. So that area is off limits for now. That's actually a good thing. That means I can just keep chaining these skeletons. And hell, Baltier's already leveled up twice. And I think Vaughn once. So yeah. Let's keep doing that. Getting some loot, getting some XP and LP. I think I mentioned it in a previous session. I was playing Legend of Legaia, which is a PlayStation 1 game. Like this is way back in the day. Like I was a tween, young teenager, or whatever. And there was this like Minotaur kind of boss underneath, like underground. And I just could not kill this thing. I don't know how many times I tried, and this thing was just whooping my ass left and right. And so what I ended up doing was realizing that, okay, I gotta level up. I gotta spend the time to actually like sit here and grind. And so that's where I started doing that. I spent hours. I want to say I spent like 10 hours just going back and forth, like from like going all the way up to where the boss is, but never, but not like actually start initiating the boss battle. Then going back to town, healing up, then running back to the boss. This whole like gauntlet of just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in order to start leveling up. And it actually worked, because after however many hours, several hours of doing it, I, finally decided to fight the boss, and it was a cakewalk. Whereas before it was not a cakewalk, it was quite the opposite. So ever since that day, you know, I've gotten used to the idea of grinding and understand that that's a necessary, often a necessary evil in these games. And so there's times that I'll just do that for hours. I'll just go back and forth, because I'm like, oh, if I just get one more level, or okay, wait, I can unlock this other thing. Let's just keep going. Okay, cool, they got the level. Then, what if I go 2 more levels up? You know, on all my whole party. So, while you know it's good to be over leveled, I can certainly waste a lot of time doing that stuff, and understand that I'm doing it. You know, streaming, play, and recording these sessions. I kind of don't want to do that this time because that'd be pretty boring. I think just watch someone go back and forth, like in Lucy Mines, like back to town all the way to the end for like 10 hours. That's like 10 sessions. You know, most of these sessions I'm playing are about, you know, no more than an hour. There's a couple have been 2 hours, but still, most of the time I try to keep it under an hour. But I don't think anyone watch that. Okay, let's take a look what we got here. Okay, yeah, we're starting to get some loot. That's good. So I can get like maybe, I don't know, several K, definitely more than 5K of gil through the, you know, loot that I sell off. I think that'd be pretty good. You know, we don't have to have everything right now, but we definitely need to buy some stuff. Whoa, that was like a one hit. So that kind of like splash, shine, whatever of like confetti or whatever, that is something. So it's because I'm at a higher chain level, I have a chance to like receive like partial healing or even a partial like MP recovery, which is nice. And I think the way the chain levels work, like it's not the chain level, but like the chain levels. It's hey, new achievement, cool. It's different per species or even genus. Yeah, so this is like, I guess this Skull Defender is a species, Skeleton's a species, but the genus, right, are skelly guys. So I don't know. There was a surprisingly long article on this on like one of the Final Fantasy wikis. I'm just like, okay, this is a lot more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no. Let's go just pull Ash out for now. Let's get Pinello in here. Pinello, do your thing. Actually, let's take out this one first. Yeah. There we go. 40 chain. Yeah. I wonder what cats protect on me. Yeah, see, in that case, so I got like 16 health, 11 health, and whatever the heck Voltier got. Alright, next chain level. Nice. I do want to pick up. Let's just leave her down for now. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, her and bottom are the highest, so there's plenty of LP, so that's okay. I want that 50 chain. Yeah, see, now I'm getting that. Now that little icon for loot is gold now, right? Because I moved up the chain level. In fact, I think I even got 2 items, a Darkstone and a Button Fragment. Man, leave Penelo alone. 5 chain. We're getting there. Mod is 15. Excellent. Yeah, I really wish I could get some of these. Like, Vaughn and Bosch have very high HPs relative to everyone else. Yeah, I see Vaughn is, what? Double. Almost double of Baltier. Seemingly like almost triple of Penelo. Because when these guys are hitting, you know, for what? Let's see how much it hits Penelo for. Let's watch. So the guy and the I think they're actually both hitting Penelo right now. 33. Okay, so that's not a lot of damage. But if a boss hits Penelo, you know, for 100 damage, he only gets what, 4 hits, and then she's dead. It's not great. More for that 50 chain. There it is, 50 chain, the unrelenting. Just racking up achievements today. Let's go for 60. Maybe there's some other chain level here. I don't know how many chain levels there are. I think I'm a gold right now. Maybe just like a platinum or something. I don't know. Oh, I got 3 that time. Antidote, Bone Fragment, and a Darkstone. Oh, I'm getting a little bit tired though. This is just kind of, you know, not really doing anything other than just sitting here and occasionally pressing the X button. And I was up at like 6 a.m. to catch some of the Formula 1 stuff, so... And I went to sleep at like 2:30, so yeah, I'm a little tired. But yeah, you can see that Penelo is a much better caster since she has like 150 MP versus Fran having maybe like 80 or 90. And then both Penelo and Ash, as my mages, they actually have I unlocked a license so that they actually the amount of MP used for spells is reduced by 10%. So that's great. Yeah, so that's another one-hit kill. Let's do... I say let's call it 60 and maybe be done. Or at least we move on. One more. We'll go to this end and then go back south and head out. Or am I killing these things too quickly now? Something's a respawn. Oh, is there anything down here that's... I don't even know. There's a chest here though. I heard it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. One thing I'd like to know is if there's a way to like, so because I have Libra on, I believe, this is what it's seeing. Is there a way to like deactivate this? Is there another chest here that I'm missing? Oh, it is a chest. Yeah, it's supposed to trap. And it just killed Pinello. That was smart. Let her cure back up. Take the items. Yeah, we're gonna make some, hopefully some decent money here. Like I said, I have 2 characters that I need to make sure that they have all the proper equipment on for their level, and then just buy up a bunch of kind of general provisions and some new magic spells, maybe some new techniques, see what's available. Well, I think I checked out techniques here in Vizier, but there really wasn't much. I think it's first aid, steel, and Libra. Okay, one more guy right here. Let's get to 70 chain. See, and this is the thing I do, right? If I'm like, oh, I'll get to 40. Okay, well, so I'm already at 40, let's get to 50. Oh, well, I'm gonna hit 50, let's get to 60. I hit 60, let's get to 70. So I could, no joke, I could just sit here for hours just doing this, just mindlessly killing stuff. Yeah, we'll get to 70, we'll piece out of here. At least in this section. I know there's more skeletons as we start heading out, so that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm killing these so quickly now, they're not spawning. Hey, nice. Now I'll level up. Okay, so now we have another disparity, so we're going to switch people out again. I think Baltier's going to play, so let's bring... Who do we want to bring in? Bring in Bosch. Or I could overlevel Baltier and Pinello and Ash. I'm going to pick these guys up for the next round. Now let's just let's do our thing. Yeah, like I really said, I try to balance out the characters as much as I can, just because. So in a previous playthrough, I definitely did not use, like probably my first playthrough, I definitely did not use Pinello like at all, and so she was significantly down. I also ran into that problem in I think Final Fantasy VIII. That's another one where I haven't played in probably a decade, if not more. That was a PS1 game, and yeah, so I have these characters. I think Final Fantasy VIII was where I suffered from that the most, where I had characters that I essentially could not use, in the later parts of the game, and in some cases I had to use them, just because I was so under leveled. I had a core party that I stuck with, and yeah, they just were not. They didn't have good equips. Maybe they levels. They just were not. They weren't ready to be used. And in Final Fantasies, it's not uncommon to encounter certain like boss battles, especially major battles towards the end of the game, like end game bosses, where you do have to have multiple characters. You might have to have all your characters ready to go. I think it's Final Fantasy VII is like that, where you have like, at least in the original, you have like what, 3 sets of 3 characters like fighting Sephiroth. It's like as like a giant. So yeah. If you don't have that, you will get majorly screwed. I don't want to ruin my chains. We're just going to ignore these guys. Although there are 2 down here. There should be 2 down here. Skelly boys. Oh, okay. That's fine. And yeah, like I think in Final Fantasy VI, it's pretty common to go between your characters. Like you know, your party is split across like, multiple areas. Final Fantasy 13's like that. Um, so yeah, it's very detrimental to be in the playstyle where you just keep using the same characters over and over. It just doesn't work. And besides, it's just it's less fun. I also kind of Fire Emblem the same way. I love the Fire Emblem games. But if you use the same characters over and over, it's like, okay, cool, I have 20 characters to use here, and I'm only using the same 7, 5, or whatever it is. That seems kind of stupid. Although there is some, like, Fire Emblem, which one is it? Not Fates. Awakening, I think it is. Where it's just like, okay, I have way too many characters. There's no way in hell I can play all these and kind of grow them. Yeah, I play a lot of JRPGs, which I love. I love JRPGs. I love the stories, the character settings. There are a few JRPGs that I really haven't enjoyed. I think, yeah, you're not playing PlanetSide. Chain 70, cool. Should be one more in here, at least. Yeah, 2 more. Perfect. Then we'll be done. But yeah, well, there's one that I did not enjoy was Tales of Grace's F. I know that's probably like sacrilegious to say that because I know a lot of people love the Tales series. I've played Tales of Grace's F, and I actually got fairly far. Like I think more than halfway through that game before I just stopped, said I'm done. Then I played another Tales. I can't remember what it was. I bought it from like GameStop used, and then I sold it off right away. I just was not. I don't know. The issues with at least with Tales of Grace's F was like it's a very beautiful game. The characters are are pretty, but God, the dialogue and the story is just so like freaking camp and like cliche. My issue with Tales of Grace's F was that like I guess I can like kind of spoil it since the game's been out for so long now. It's not a new game. It's a PS3 game, and I think Tales of Grace's F is a re-release actually of Tales of Grace's. But yeah, there's this character called Richard, and he's like possessed, like demonically possessed, but at times he is like part of your party. And there's so much this like, oh no, Richard, don't do it. We're friends. Don't. When he gets possessed and the demon takes him over. At times, why are you doing this? Like, oh my God, who is this for? Like 5-year-olds? What am I watching right now? I don't know. It was just so silly, so stupid. So yeah, I put that game down, and I got pretty far. I really did. There's supposed to be like some like times. They call it like the time skip or the time jump or something like that. I didn't get quite that far, but I got pretty far. I'm trying to think some other ones. Anyways, that's enough of that before I get like shit on. Because seriously, if I go on Reddit, I don't like that. I get downvoted like left every time without fail. If people are asking about like, hey, what's your least favorite JRPG? What JRPG you like? I say Tales of Grace's F, or like jumping down my throat. Are you crazy? That's one of the best Tales games. It's one of the best games out there. I'm like, hey, it's just not for me, man. Sorry. I'm trying to think what else. There's another game on the PSP I play a lot of JRPGs. So the PSP and the Vita, a lot of handhelds are really just perfect for JRPGs. I played one called Popolocrois. It wasn't necessarily a bad game, but it felt more like you're playing like a fairy tale story in JRPG format. It was just different. It was just an odd. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily bad. It's just different and really not my cup of tea. So I stopped that one. The Disgaea series I am not a fan of. I don't get it. I don't understand what is going on. It's too chaotic. Yeah, I think I played one on the Ooh, what did I play it on? PS3, maybe? Either PS3 or like the DS Lite or PSP. I don't know, one of those. And it just, I had a, well, not really friend, I guess. Like one of my dorm mates in college. He was telling me about Disgaea, and he loved it, so I bought it. And I'm just like, yeah, I just can't get into this game. I did not my thing. I don't understand what's going on. I didn't understand the battle systems. So yeah. Okay, so this is actually a perfect time for me to cut. Okay, so because the race starts in about, or well, it's a qualifying race, but whatever. It starts in 10 minutes. And I think let's look at our inventory real quick. How much did I end up getting? Yeah, that should be good. I should get plenty of money. So if they start buying stuff I need more, I will go back in again. So there may be either a pit stop and shopping adventure part 2, or, you know, if everything goes well on the next session, I can just go straight back to the story. But we shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and catch you next time. Bye.